Oh god. Is Lurch about, is he? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to That Scottish Quiz. We have 5 rounds now of 6 questions. And let's go on with our first round, which was the same as last week. And it is... Guess the Scots instead of guess the Welsh person. Hello. Hey! Thank you very much for the sub there, all sorts. Tom Jones doesn't come up because it's on the wrong screen. I go, yeah! That sounds more like Tarzan. Right. That looks more like Guess the Suit, but it's not. It's Guess the Scot. So we have 6 Scottish people, and you have to tell me who they are. And this is the first one. They were born in Glasgow in 1959. They joined TVAM in 1984 as Scotland reporter. They helped launch GMTV with Eamon Holmes in 1993, and they were awarded a CBE for service to journalism in 2020. Remember, Black, I went to Google and I typed in Scottish font. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll know it at the end of the quiz, because if I look now, then it balls up my PowerPoint. But it is a Scottish font I installed just for this. Just like last week, I had a Roald Dahl font for the Welsh quiz. So yeah. You ready? Here we go. Who is this Scottish person? Is it Kay Adams, Lorraine Kelly, Kirsty Young, or Andrea McLean? That was weird. Tried to get QuizKit and it buggered up my Twitch. Oh Jesus, Raven Elf. That's it on the right hand side of the screen. There's a little extension. You just click on it and grant access. Usually it's alright for people. Sometimes your name doesn't come up for a couple of questions, but then it does after that. Let's have a look and see what you wrote. 3 people went for Lorraine Kelly. 3 people were correct. Okay. So, second question. Comedian, born in Pollokshaws in 1972. Famous for his controversial sense of humour. He left BBC Two show Mock the Week in 2009, and his last stand-up was called Full Power in 2019. Who is the famous Scottish person? Is it Billy Connolly, Frankie Boyle, Danny Boy, or Kevin Bridges? Let's see what y'all put. Hopefully this is obvious. Is it? It is indeed. Frankie Boyle, 3 out of 3 again. Well done. Lurch, are you back from your poo? Right, number 3 is this. Politician, born in Giffnock in 1951, worked as a journalist before joining the Labour Party, became Chancellor in 1997 after election win, and led the Labour Party from 2007 to 2010. Who was this? Was this Robin Cook, Gordon Brown, Alistair Darling, or Tony Blair? Who is this Scottish person? I'll tell you a fact after this. Let's see what you've put. You have put, well, 3 again. Went for Gordon Brown. Tony Blair was born in Scotland. Yes, he was. Even though he's very, upper crust English kind of sounding. He was born in Scotland, but it was not him. Right. I think this is number 4 now. Everybody has had 100%. What about this one? Born in Glasgow in 1976, first breakthrough role came in Trainspotting, voiced Princess Merida in the Disney Pixar Brave, and recently appeared in Series 6 of Line of Duty. Who is this? Is it Isla Fisher, Annette Crosbie, Ashley Jensen, or Kelly MacDonald? Who is this Scottish person? Isla Fisher, Annette Crosbie, Ashley Jensen, or Kelly MacDonald? The answer, again, 100%. Kelly MacDonald, 3 out of 3. Question 5. Singer, born in Greenock in 1963. Child star who won talent contest Opportunity Knocks. Diagnosed with anorexia at the age of 13 and died at the age of 35 in October 1999. Who is this? Is it Sheena Easton, Lena Zavaroni, Charlene Spiteri, or Eddie Reader? See what you all put. Question 5. It was Lena Zavaroni. 5 out of 5 for all 3 of you. Got that right. Right. The last one. You know what I'm like? Here we go. With the last one. Always like these ones. born in Stirling on the 27th of April 1989, appeared as a contestant on Love Island in 2018. Finished in runner-up spot with Paul Knops and currently dating Dane Bowers from Another Level. What a lucky girl. Who is this? Is it Michelle McManus, Laura Anderson, Danny Dyer, or Paige Turley? Who is this Scottish person? Michelle McManus, Laura Anderson, Danny Dyer, or Paige Turley? Process of elimination might eliminate 2. The answer is... Ooh, 2 of you went for it and 2 of you got it right. It was Laura Anderson. Paige Turley was in a very recent Love Island. Danny Dyer won the 2018, but she's not from Scotland. And Michelle McManus won Pop Idol. So it was not her. So that is the end of round 1. And let us look at the scores, shall we? And the scores tell us that Raw Sorts is in the lead with 146,755. Rainbow Blackout is in second with 143,171. And in third, Positive Puppet has got 142,339. So it's very close. It is so close. I've never really watched Love Island either, but I wanted to find a hard question for after what I consider 5 quite easy questions. The next round is The Masked Braveheart. What I've done is I've got 6 Scottish celebrities and I've put them behind a mask with like tartan, and you have to just tell me who they are from the picture. That's all there is to it. There's the first one. You see what I mean? Right. Name the Braveheart masked celebrity. Is it Gerard Butler, Gerard Depardieu, Gerard Way, or Gerard McSorley? Right. Let us look and see what you all put. It was Gerard Butler, the most famous Gerard in Scotland. Right, next one. Is this person. Name the Braveheart masked celebrity. Is it Rose Marie, Rose Byrne, Rose McGowan, or Rose Leslie? Let's see what you all put. Yep, another 3 out of 3. It was Rose Leslie, most famous for Game of Thrones. Right, number 3 is this person. I couldn't find a colour photo, which should tell you something. Name the Braveheart masked celebrity. Is it Angus Young, Brian Johnson, Dave Evans, or Bon Scott? Not the greatest backing music in the world, is it? Sounds like somebody has got a piano and tuned it wrongly. The answer is... Ooh, we got our first wrong answer. It's Bon Scott, the first lead singer of AC/DC. Died in 1980. We have our first incorrect one. Right. The next one is this one. Number 10. Name the great Braveheart masked celebrity. Is it Karen Allen, Karen McDougal, Karen Black, or Karen Gillan? Name the Braveheart masked celebrity. Karen Allen, Karen McDougal, Karen Black, or Karen Gillan? Notice how I try to line up the nose with the person's nose. I didn't really care about the strap. The answer is Karen Gillan. Probably most famous for Doctor Who. Very good and off-putting. I'm trying to do it where there's like the problem with the music is I don't like complete silence. What's this one? Oh, she's also in what else is she in? She's in that Jumanji film as well. Oculus, she's in that film. Right, next one. Name the Braveheart masked celebrity. Is it Martin Compston, Adrian Dunbar, Brian McCarty, or Michael Smiley? I'm going to have to turn off the music in a little while for a music round. The answer to this one is... Ooh, nobody went the right answer. Martin Compston, most known for Line of Duty. He's been in other things. Nobody got that one right. Number 6. Name the Braveheart masked celebrity. Is it Gabrielle Aplin, Sandy Tom, Katie Tunstall, or Freya Ridings? That helps. Have they? Oh god. Right. Had this chair too far up. Right, that's better. Right. Okay. The answer is... Ooh, we have another wrong answer. It is Sandy Tom. Sandy Tom, who sang I Wish I Was a Punk Rocker with Flowers in Her Hair. Remember that one? That great song. Sandy Tom. That's the end of round 2. You got a share as well. Share the shite. Yep, it was Sandy Tom. She is now 40 years old. Sandy Tom, born in 1981. Share shit in the shave. She's still a thing. Yeah, she's still about. That is the end of round 2. And the scores on the doors is this. And we have Rainbow Blackout in the lead with 250,229. Positive Puppet with 195,051. And Raw Sorts with 147,948. As we go to the next round, which is Scotland at the movies. Scotland at the movies. Nice, easy one to start off with. Here we go. This is Rob Roy from 1995, but who is the actor in the photo? Is it Liam Neeson, Colin Farrell, Michael Sheen, or Mel Gibson? He's throwing up popcorn. Checking the cat's not annoying. They were both on the sofa. They are now off the sofa. I'm just checking if they're up to any mischief, of which they are not. The answer is Liam Neeson. Nice easy 30k there, probably, or around about that. Next question. Name the film. It's not name the film. Sorry. I've took a bait and switch on this question. It might be harder than you think it is. Sean Connery starring in Highlander, but what country is he supposed to be from in the movie? Is he supposed to be from South Africa, Egypt, Vietnam, or Spain? We all know he is Scottish, but what country is he trying to portray in the movie? Well, he was supposedly from Egypt. He was supposedly from Egypt. Sean Connery. He's walking like an Egyptian. Right. Number 3. Yeah, just you that knew that. You've never seen Highlander. I've seen it. I don't really like it. Girlfriend Linda was saying it's great, it's great. I bought the Blu-ray and I kind of dozed off. This is T2 Trainspotting, the follow-up to 1996 Trainspotting, who played the character of Begbie in both movies. Was it Robert Carlyle, Johnny Lee Miller, Ewan McGregor, or Ewan Bremner? Yeah, Johnny was only non-Scot. Yeah. The answer is Begbie was played by Robert Carlyle. We all know a Begbie, don't we? Right. What sport features prominently in 1980s movie Gregory's Girl? Is it rugby, netball, football, or tennis? What sport features prominently in the 1980s movie Gregory's Girl? Have I wrote that wrong? What sport features prominently in 1980s movie? I should have just put 1980 because that's when it came out. 1980 movie Gregory's Girl. Like Trainspotting, it got a sequel 20 years later. Well, 1999. Called Gregory's Two Girls. It didn't go down too well. The answer was football. Well done. 3 out of 3. Okay, next one. After Gregory's Girl, the director went on to make 1983 movie Local Hero. Can you name the director? Is it Bob Spears, Frank Lloyd, Bill Forsyth, or Graham Hughes? So after Gregory's Girl, the director went on to make Local Hero, a 1983 movie starring Burt Lancaster and Peter Capaldi and Dennis Lawson. But can you name the director? Bob Spears, Frank Lloyd, Bill Forsyth, or Graham Hughes? The answer is Bill Forsyth. 2 of you got that correct. Well done. Where are we at? Are we at the last question? We are indeed. We are indeed. Two cats are fighting, great. Stop fighting, you two. Come on now. Stop fighting. I'll let these buggers out. Like Trainspotting, this was another film adaptation from which book by Irvine Welsh? Was it Filth, Porno, Glue, or Trance? Like Trainspotting, this was another film adaptation from which book by Irvine Welsh? Filth, Porno, Glue, or Trance? Cat's out. I would say. They're away. And the answer is Filth. 3 out of 3. Well done. That is the end of the movie round. Then round 3. Let's look at the scores, shall we? We have a bit of a commanding lead now as Rainbow Blackout is in first place with 399,547, followed by Positive Puppet with 278,427, and Roll Sorts in third with 260,988. Now then, conspicuous by its absence in the song hour was Mr. Rod Stewart, because the next round's all about Rod Stewart. And some questions about his songs. Bet you're so glad now. Right.
Lost in time, I can't count the words I said when I thought they went unheard. All of those harsh thoughts, so unkind. 'Cause I wanted you, and now I sit here, I'm all alone.
There we go. We recorded the original song Weak, as covered here by Rod Stewart. 9 Inch Nails, Simple Minds, Skunk Anansie, or Stereophonics. Who recorded the original song Weak, as covered here by Rod Stewart?
Lost in time, I can't count the words I said when I thought they went unheard.
I don't think I had the follow-up album.
So unkind, 'cause I wanted you, and now I sit here, I'm all alone.
Yeah, it was Skunk Anansie with Weak. Yeah, I had the follow-up album called Stoosh. Okay, here's another cover version from Rod Stewart. Take it away, Rod. Take it away. Yep, he did it. We recorded the original song covered here by Rod Stewart. Was it Happy Mondays, Oasis, Stone Roses, or Primal Scream? That was Cigarettes and Alcohol, performed by Rod Stewart, originally done by Oasis. Right. That's why this round's very easy to do, because there's so many bloody covers you can do. Right. Next one is this.
It's happiness real. Oh, my soul jaded. I can't see or feel like a man being tainted. None by effect.
Yep. Who recorded the original song covered here by Rod Stewart? Was it Bruce Springsteen, Paul Weller, Robbie Williams, or Neil Young?
It's happiness real. Oh, my soul jaded. I can't see or feel like a man being tainted. None by effect.
It was a bit of a lazy get, really, isn't it? It was The Changing Man from Paul Weller. He did. God, he has to pay all the royalties, doesn't he, really? Because, like, no.
Everywhere I hear the sound of marching, charging people. 'Cause the summer's here and the time. Everywhere I hear the sound of marching, charging people. 'Cause the summer's here and the time.
So, who recorded the original song covered here by Rod Stewart? Was it Martha and the Vandellas, Rolling Stones, Elton John, or the Beatles? Mr. Lazy Get, Rod Stewart. Too busy filling in potholes. It was Street Fighting Man from the Rolling Stones. Right, next one. Let's see what he's butchering now.
All the things that we've been through, you should understand me like I understand you. Now, girl, I know the difference between right and wrong.
They all sound the same. Right. Who recorded the first version of If You Don't Know Me By Now, as covered here by Rod Stewart? Who recorded the
All
first
the
version?
things that we've been through, you should understand me like I understand you. Now, girl, I know the difference between right and wrong.
See what you put. Who recorded the first version of If You Don't Know Me By Now? Well, let's see now. Seal did it in 2008. Simply Red did it in 1989. Patti LaBelle did it in the 70s, and Harold Melvin, the Blue Notes, did it in 1967. It's Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes is the correct answer. Right. Next one. And the last one.
First cut is the deepest. Baby, I know the first cut is the deepest. When it comes to being lucky, she's cursed. When it comes to loving me, she's worse.
This is Rod Stewart's take on The First Cut is the Deepest, but who wrote the song in 1967? Was it Cat Stevens, Teddy Pendergrass, Chris Farlowe, or Neil Diamond? This is Rod Stewart's take on The First Cut is the Deepest, but who wrote the song in 1967? Okay, let's see what you put. It was Cat Stevens. Wee, that's the end of round 4. Let's look at the scores now, see if anything's changed. I don't think it has. Let's have a look anyway. And it shows us that Rainbow Blackout is in the lead with 539,084. Coming second is Raw Source with 401,958. And Positive Puppet in third with 295,868. As we go to the final round, I'm talking very quickly, it is Scottish Trivia. 6 questions about Scotland. Ish. Right. Are we ready? Then I'll begin. Look. It's Buckfast. Be very quick on the button now. Be very quick on the button. Look very closely at the bottle. Look very closely at the bottle. Notorious in Scotland, linked to antisocial behaviour, Buckfast tonic wine contains what percentage of alcohol? 11%, 15%, 8.5%, or 6%? I think this has got to be the easiest question I've ever done, because I'll tell you the answer. Right. Yep. 4 people got it right. It was 15%. 15%. Right. Question 26. Hello, Mr. Hyde. Right. Look at that delicacy there. Look at that. This is Cullen skink. Which of these 4 ingredients is not in it? Onion, turkey, haddock, potato. This is Cullen skink. Which of these 4 ingredients is not in it? What do you not put in this dish? Snowy. You do not put in turkey. Yes, Cullen skink is onion, haddock, and potato. Sounds delicious, doesn't it? Onion and fish. Gonna make your breath gonna smell lovely, isn't it? Next one. There he is. Rob C. Nesbitt began its life in a sketch show in 1986 on BBC Two called what? naked video, three of a kind, absolutely, or chewing the fat. Hello, Fizbin. We're at question 27 of 30. Where are we at in Top of the Pops wise? We are probably around... Are we in November yet? We might be in November 81. The answer is naked video. 3 people got that right. Well done. Question 28 is all about this. Irn-Bru, Scotland's other drink, was introduced for the first time in what year? 1901, 1911, 1921, or 1931? Irn-Bru, Scotland's other drink, was introduced for the first time in what year? 01, 11, 21, or 31? Right, let's see what the answer is. The answer was 1901. Because apparently they have these 1901 versions of Irn-Bru at the minute. It's like supposed to taste like the original tasted, i.e. more sugar. Because people are up in arms about the new flavour of Irn-Bru because it doesn't taste like the Irn-Bru I used to taste of. Doesn't really taste much different to me, but maybe I have a more blander palate on my tongue. Look at this tosser. I want to say that. The penultimate question is this. Which tree bark is used in the Highland game of tossing the caber? Willow, larch, ash, sycamore. Which tree bark is used in the Highland game of tossing the caber? Willow, larch, ash, or sycamore? It is... Nobody went for it. It is a larch. A larch is used in tossing the caber. I was going to say, well done. I was going to, well... The larch, the larch. And the last question of the night. My mind. Anyway. Which of these place names exists in Scotland? Bannistown, Broken Wind, Tarts Hill, or Bullyhole Bottom? Which of these place names exists in Scotland? Bannistown, Broken Wind, Tarts Hill, or Bullyhole Bottom? This was originally meant to be a full round of funny place names, but I couldn't get enough funny place names. That might be when I do the English quiz. So, it's Broken Wind, everybody. It's Broken Wind. Fanny's Town, Tarts Hill, and Bullyhole Bottom all exist, but they are in Wales. The other three are in Wales, but they do exist. So then, let us look at the final score. And the final score tells us that Rainbow Blackout has won with 589,102, followed by Roll Sorts with 480,129, Positive Puppet in third with 353,103, and in fourth is Mr. Hyde with 40,584. Well done, everybody. I did have twats in. I did have twat. I did have twat in there, but I took it out. That was my original question. I had twat in it, but I took it out. That means you win a prize, Rainbow Blackout, and tonight's prize comes from Concentration, the American version from 1987. Yeah, I went a bit weird. Look at the girl's eyes. Looks like one of the dolls I showed earlier on.
A collection of Nanil hand-knit sweaters, Intarsia Fashion imported fine yarns, magnificent sequin-trimmed sweaters furnished by Nanil. Alex, thrilled to innovative vertical and horizontal 360-degree firing action with this video game entitled Last Mission, furnished by Century Vending and Okay, Alex, a ceiling fan. Casablanca's brass ceiling fan with beveled glass chandelier and exclusive IntelliTouch remote system controls light and fan speed, furnished by Casablanca Fan Company. And a bedroom set. You may add warmth and beauty to your bedroom with Lehigh all-wood bedroom furniture. Tastefully styled, solidly built, furnished by Lehigh. And, of course, the sweaters. See the Regency R1070 programmable 10-channel scanner. Lets you tune in to police, fire, emergency, and weather broadcast.